Late breaking news off the top tonight, an apartment fire at the Brookwood Village Apartments. That is all copper wire, about 500 pounds worth of copper. I'm standing over here in all of these weeds, some of them probably 2-3 feet high. The firefighters initially could not find the fire hydrant.
Turn your camera on. I'll tell you we're not going to talk to you.
Are you his spokesperson?
We're busy.
Here's some of that insulation I was talking about. It goes all across the highway. It got soaked with water because it just kept raining and raining after the tornado moved through. Once the two inmates got through their unlocked cell doors, they busted through 2 fire escape doors, including this one. It's still unsecured tonight, so officers have had to park this patrol car here. Is there any way I can at least talk to him?
Okay, he said he'll give it to you, but he is really busy right now.
Okay, well, we're trying to go on the air with him, so hopefully this will be soon. I understand he's busy, but the public safety is paramount. Sir, are you back there? You want to tell us what happened? 3 inmates who escaped from the K County jail are now back behind bars tonight. A wet mess in Pennsylvania, snow turning to ice, and that led to trouble. Take a look. Slick streets here. This is Washington, Pennsylvania. Car after car, bam, losing control. We had the firefighters bring out their scale so that we could see how heavy some of this stuff is. Here are their boots and their pants. We'll add on their jacket here and come up and look. This stuff alone is right at 25 pounds.
Eyewitness News 5's Jordan Williams is live at the church tonight. And Jordan, you found out about the gun giveaway from a former church member.
I did, Jessica, and you can see the sign behind me here for the church advertising the 25th annual youth conference. It's set to start next week, and that ex-member tells me even the idea, the concept of giving away a gun in the name of God, that ex-member thinks it's ludicrous.
Sacred songs fill the fellowship hall at Windsor Hills Baptist Church.
Our prime target are the young people.
And members are busy making sure those youth are ready for a revival.
I've been helping out all week, so I'm having a wonderful time working.
Vicky Goncharenko is one of hundreds of teens expected to attend.
They're literally from all over.
Some from as far away as Canada. This is video on the church website from last year's conference.
We have 21 hours of preaching and teaching throughout the week.
The hands of God are hands of mercy. The hands of God are hands of grace. The hands of God are hands of a second chance. The one thing I'm thankful for
Pastor
is
Dr.
God.
Bob Ross promises more powerful preaching and more food and fellowship. But guns?
We established a certain contest this year to give away an AR-15. Now, we've done that before, but we just advertised it this year.
The prized gun, a semi-automatic rifle.
Can you understand anyone thinking that that's a little strange?
Yes.
Has it ever come up?
I can understand a lot of people wondering about that kind of thing.
This video shows what appears to be last year's contest, run by Pastor Emeritus Dr. Jem Vineyard.
But it involves not just shooting and trying to hit a bullseye, but a series of rounds that they shoot a number of rounds. I don't want people thinking, my goodness, we're putting a weapon in the hand of somebody that doesn't respect it, who are they going to go out and kill? That's not at all what we're trying to do.
Dr. Ross says the conference isn't all about guns. It's about teens finding faith.
So, you make a lot of new friends down here. You get to meet new people. There's a bunch of things that are going on. It's just, you have a wonderful time.
Even the Better Business Bureau can't help. Tonight, Eyewitness News 5's Jordan Williams is on your side. And Jordan, it's not easy to get clothes back.
Quite a challenge, Jessica. If your clothes are stuck at the cleaners tonight, we have the numbers you need in just a minute to try to get them back. And it is more than just one phone number because, as it turns out, several Norman dry cleaners closed without warning.
I drive past, I go up, look in the window, I see clothes hanging in the window. I thought maybe they were on vacation, and so came back a week later, still weren't there.
How many clothes are we talking about?
Well, I had a couple dresses and a few pairs of pants, work pants.
Charday Law says her captive clothes are worth a couple $100.
It's very frustrating, very, when I had to buy new work clothes.
At this point, would you take your clothes back clean or not?
Yes, I would, definitely.
The phone numbers on the door didn't help her or us, but property records took us to another Norman Dry Cleaners with the same owner. And it turns out Crescent Cleaners on West Main is also closed.
Do you have any contact information for how people can get their clothes?
The landlord here put us in touch with Dakel Auctioneers.
We sold the dry cleaning equipment, the laundry equipment, everything in these 3 cleaners were sold from ceiling to wall.
Louis Dakel says a loan company called him to clear the contents at 3 Norman Dry Cleaners.
I mean, it was wall to wall, floor to floor.
But Louis says he's done everything he can to help people find their clothes.
We contacted everyone that had names and numbers. We tried to get everything back to every individual we possibly could.
Sade didn't get a call, but we hooked her up with Louis.
I just want my clothes. It's not about money or anything. I want my clothes.
If they don't have their receipt, I guess we could let them try it on, see if it fits, and basically, we'll let them have their clothes.
Good idea. Louis and his crews have agreed to come to Tip Top Cleaners tomorrow between 8 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon. If you're concerned, you can go by there and you'll have a chance to pick up your dry cleaning. We're on your side tonight. Jordan Williams, Eyewitness News 5.
These 2 escapees made us wonder what kind of problems plagued this jail. Eyewitness News 5's Jordan Williams went digging for answers, and his 5 on Your Side investigation brought a startling admission, Jordan, from the Kay County Sheriff's Department.
Certainly did, Jessica. And we have pages and pages. These are all state inspection reports showing problems at the jail during the past couple of years. Perhaps the most shocking thing in here is that some of the jail cells unlock themselves with just a rumble of thunder.
Well, it's pretty crazy. It's something that I don't like happening. It's embarrassing.
Where these guys got out last night, was that one of the cells that won't lock properly?
There's a few cells in there that does not lock.
The pod they were in?
Yes.
So if the cells had been locking properly last night, do you think these 2 men would be on the run right now?
No.
It's a stunning admission from the Kay County Undersheriff.
We've got a major electrical problem.
Steve Kelly says it's frightening knowing the jail's doors don't work properly. But state inspections we obtained show this is nothing new. In June 2003, the jail received a notice of violation because the central control doors weren't shut. In January 2007, an inspector found that there were still some cell doors that are unable to lock. The inspector found the same problem in May and again in July of last year.
When we have a storm, the doors do tend to pop open around here.
That's scary.
Yes, it is.
There have been 3 escapes in the last year, the most recent last night.
Once the 2 inmates got through their unlocked cell doors, they busted through 2 fire escape doors, including this one. It's still unsecure tonight, so officers have had to park this patrol car here to block the escape.
It seems like here lately we've been having a lot of people getting out, but I don't know what the deal is. They better get it stopped.
On top of the door problems, the Kay County Jail is seriously short-staffed.
We're right at about half staff right now.
In 2007, a state inspector noted that a central control officer was out of the control room working with medications during an escape.
Obviously, that's a staffing issue.
There's also overcrowding. The place runs about 10 inmates over what it's supposed to hold. Despite all these issues, the undersheriff doesn't think people need to worry.
I don't believe that they are in real danger.
I think it's probably putting the whole town in jeopardy. They need to put a stop to whatever keeps letting them out.
And the state inspector calling the jail a real mess. That's what he told me on the phone today. But he also said there is hope. We know that Kay County voters have already passed a tax that will pay for a new jail. But that facility isn't supposed to be finished for 2 more years, Jessica.